Are you ready to discover a previously unknown side of Gabby Petito's story? Gabby Petito told her ex that she planned to leave Brian Laundrie before the tragic conclusion, according to a recent documentary. In today's movie, we are exploring these new truths. Stay with me through to the end, because every detail we examine will help you comprehend Gabby's situation and why these statements might have been her cry for help. This book is full of shocking facts, unsaid secrets, and raw emotion that you won't want to miss. Instead of just describing what happened, this movie provides a thorough analysis of the conversations and events that might have changed Gabby's life. You will be taken on a journey through her turbulent relationship with Brian and the painful moments that led her to consider leaving him even before the horrible events that occurred. Gabby Petito's story, which recounts her enigmatic and tragic journey with Brian Laundrie, has touched many people. According to a recent documentary, Gabby had been thinking about leaving even before things started to go wrong, which offers some fresh insights. According to friend Rose Davis, Brian did not support Gabby's van life ambition of going on a national tour. Instead of being a partner who helped her achieve her goals, Brian wanted to micromanage every facet of her life and isolate her. Rose's statement in the documentary suggests that Gabby seemed to progressively accept the idea that her freedom was fading. This painful discovery might have led her to seek out someone who might offer a different kind of support. Gabby's ex-boyfriend Jackson gives this story even more depth. He recalls that they had been together for over a year before she started seeing Brian. On August 22, 2021, Gabby abruptly reached out to him with a message that seemed to indicate her desperation. She texted, "I'm sure I'm the last person on the planet you wanted to hear from," and added that if they could talk, she would be alone till the next day. Her tone had altered, even for Jackson, who had previously been in her life. Later that day, Gabby told him about a phone argument she had with Brian. "Tell him, I have a plan," she said. "I think I want to end our relationship. I'll take care of that. I have to decide when to finish it." Jackson believed that these remarks were more than just a comment. They were a plea for help from someone who felt confined. Was a sign that Gabby was thinking about leaving a situation that was truly hurting her, even though she wasn't sure how to accomplish it. These revelations set up the documentary's crucial scene, which has stunned many viewers. Based on the details Jackson gave, Gabby was already planning her escape before her death was inevitable. On August 27, 2021, Gabby shared a Snapchat from a restaurant in Jackson, Wyoming, saying that the location reminded her of him. Later that day, at approximately 1:45 p.m., she tried to call him. However, he couldn't reply because he was at work. After that call, Jackson didn't hear from her again. This small but significant element portrays a young woman in conflict, longing for connection and a way out of a limiting relationship. Gabby's mother, Nicole, looked for solutions in another puzzle piece. She texted Brian's mother, Brian Laundrie, on September 10, 2021, but received no reply. When Nicole tried again later, the text message status changed from blue to green, suggesting that her messages were not getting through. This would indicate that Roberta's phone was off or that Nicole had been blocked. This lack of communication simply served to increase the case's mystery and anguish. It proved that Gabby's boyfriend had not only cut her off from the outside world, but that her family was also struggling to receive any help or explanation from people who knew Brian well. The aftermath of the catastrophe is also covered in the documentary. Later, in 2022, Gabby's family obtained a $3 million settlement after suing Brian's estate for wrongful death. In addition, a second action that claimed Brian suffered emotional harm at the hands of his parents was settled in 2024. The ramifications of that distressing period extended far beyond the immediate loss and suffering, as these court cases remind us They also serve as a reminder of how complex human relationships and legal proceedings can become when trust is violated and lives are irreparably changed. The story itself is painful, but so are the events that build up to the awful ending. Gabby's message to Jackson stating that she intends to leave Brian is a glaring example of her mental state. It shows that despite everything, there was still a part of her that wanted to fight for her freedom and reclaim her life. Many of us may identify with her desire to escape a controlling and alienating atmosphere, even if we have never been in such a trying circumstance. Her contacting a previous acquaintance shows that she was looking for a lifeline, a way to go away and start over on her own terms when she was at her lowest. Examining these details makes it clear that the documentary's objective is to understand the emotional and psychological toll of a toxic relationship rather than just recounting events. Although the warning signs of trouble can often be minor, a phone call here, a message there, Gabby's story serves as a reminder that they can also point to something much more catastrophic. The documentary asks audiences to reflect on the importance of comprehension, encouragement, and timely help. It is a call to help those who may be in need, even if they are not always vocal or overt in their appeals for help. In order for us to better understand Gabby's experience, I've included a lot of information from the documentary into this movie. Every scene shows a young woman caught between hope and suffering, from her early thoughts about living a van life to the devastating letters she wrote to her ex-boyfriend. More than just a headline, the end of her dreadful journey serves as a reminder of how important it is to spot the warning signs of misery in people we care about. It is a call to reach out, a reminder that sometimes the simplest message can have deep meaning and a lesson in compassion. As we explore the more personal and complex facets of the Gabby Petito story, we appreciate you watching and listening. If you found this video thought-provoking and believe that these important issues need more attention, please like it, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share your own experiences or insights. If you want to be updated on future stories that examine the human side of significant news, don't forget to subscribe. Your support is much valued and keeps the conversation going. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.